What's going on, guys? And let me tell y'all, day one is coming to a close for us today. It hasn't been unsuccessful. I did do one failed stalking attempt. We were just kind of out scouting the day, and it's been raining. As you can see, this is what's blowing in tonight, so it's gonna be kind of fun. But we were able to find about 14 goats in a herd. Kind of started in a little stock they got over on the private land. Really couldn't quite do a whole lot with that, but we are starting to see some more goats. We spoke to the game warden up here. He said that it's actually been pretty slow. He said this is probably, that group that we saw was probably the biggest group that he's had in so far. So, but hey guys, y'all stay tuned. We're gonna keep on. We got a week of this, so this is just the first day. I'm not gonna let it get discouraging. So y'all stay tuned. All right, guys. Man, right back over there, right there is camp. So I decided to come out here and walk all out through here. And as I'm walking across, I bust up 4 mule deer doe. I got within 80 yards. I was fixing to let an arrow fly and they walked off in the private. So close. All right, guys. I just did it. I couldn't take it no more. I had to go see how close I could get to them. I got within 60 yards of all 4 of those mule deer. I could have easily shot that one, but unfortunately, she was, let's see, right there, and that's private property. But I just wanted to see how close I could get. They let me get within 60 yards of them. I could have easily made that shot. Maybe tomorrow evening, we're gonna come out here and we'll get set up if we can catch that wind right. Because they wanted to come over here into this area out here in Rita Blanca. Hopefully we can get one tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, day 3 and 4 are a wrap. On day 3 evening, we went over to around Keys, talked to the game warden. He said there was a bunch of mule deer up there. We go up there and look around, and sure enough, we did. We found 7 mule deer. Attempted to put on a stalk. I got within 50 yards of a doe. Thought about taking the shot, but I didn't. All I could see was just her head. I didn't want to take a bad shot on her, so we let them go. Day 4 morning, we went back up to Keys, drove around, couldn't find any mule deer. So we started driving around, hitting all the areas on Rita Blanca, found a couple goats, come back, ate lunch, and then we went back out this evening and found a good buck with 3 does. Went to put on a stalk. Unfortunately, he was on some private land. He got busted by the farmers, took off running back across the state line. We still got a couple more days, so we're gonna see what we can get done. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, day number 5 down. We did get a shot at a goat today, but unfortunately, when I took my shot, it was at 136 yards on a goat that me and Larry has named Papaw. He is an old goat. He stays in this one area all the time, so hopefully we can get him. But if not, all the other bucks, they're starting to get back into the rut. They're getting mad and everything like that. So hopefully it'll work out and we can get us a goat tomorrow. We're gonna put in a full day and we'll have some pictures and stuff like that. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, we are back home. Unfortunately, we were not able to successfully close the deal on an antelope this year, but we learned a tremendous amount about how to hunt these animals. Man, I have to say, this has by far been the hardest hunt I have ever done. Like, I mean, these things were just Oh man, they were crazy fast. Like we got on, like the last day, we got onto a group, probably is, I think it's like right around 23, 24 does. And so me and Larry would devise a game plan right there where on this section of Rita, it had like a big ravine or a big draw going right down on towards the middle of it. So what we did is he went and dropped me off there in a ravine. We kind of pulled down off in on the road and I dropped off. So I grabbed my stuff and got out. And I take off, and from one side of the ravine to the other side is exactly a half mile. So I get all the way to the other end of it, and I start crawling. I crawl about 400 yards up to where I finally get within about 280 yards of these does, and I'm looking behind, and I'm hiding behind the only yucca plant out there in the middle of this unit. And as I'm looking, I look up and I start noticing they're starting to get really, really nervous. So I grab my pack and everything. I pull it all in real tight, trying to hide the best I can. But unfortunately, it's kind of hard hiding a 6'4" guy behind a 12-inch yucca plant and 3 inches of grass. But unfortunately, as I'm sitting there watching them, I look up and then they just spook and they're gone. So I grab my stuff and I take off. I walk up another half mile to almost a mile up to the road where Larry's at, and I'm sitting there asking him, where'd they go? He said, they made a big loop and took off back west. So we jump in the truck, and we finally pick up that group 3 miles within a matter of just minutes. It's insane how fast those goats are. But like I'm saying, hey, we've got a game plan for next year. We're going to start sending out letters early, trying to get some property owner permissions to hunt on their property, because that's where we found a lot of them was on that with a lot of cover and everything like that. So, but hey guys, like I'm saying, hey, this is hunting. This isn't killing, but I loved every single second of it, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. I had a blast, guys. But hey, y'all stay tuned. We're going to be coming up this weekend. We're going to be doing a deer hunt this weekend. So hopefully I can pull the trigger on one of them and get one of them down. Hey, God bless. Y'all stay tuned.